introduction of Glennis. Danny. Tech support by Jonathan. On the help of the many ex-members of the band that come back and assist Liz and assist them with the tech work. No further ado, the Miami Rock Orchestra. And that's No Room for Tomorrow.
School, number 53.
Is everyone ready to begin? Yes, Mr. President. Everyone is here. All right. The recorder is on, and it will be noted that all tribunal members are present. Mr. Anderson and Ms. Rice, representing the monitors, Linda Norwell, representing Class 2, and myself, Paul Farrell, representing Class 3. Elite School number 53, monthly tribunal is now in session, May 23rd, year 2330. What is our agenda, Mr. Anderson?
We have two cases to deal with today, Mr. President. Ms. Jean Hamlin. Please stand, Ms. Hamlin. Ms. Hamlin is a Class 1 here at Elite. The second case, and the most unusual case, Mr. President, Ms. Lynn Swift, a Class 2 at Skill School 128.
A skilly?
Yes.
So why are we dealing with a skilly? They have their own tribunal.
Ms. Swift has petitioned the Master System to be transferred from Skill to Elite.
You're kidding.
No. The Master System has allowed her this tribunal time and has recommended the transfer.
Well, I think we should take the other case first. Hers might take some time. Well, I've never heard of such a thing. Has this ever been done before?
Yes, it has. There are a few precedents. Not many, but a few. In the past 20 years, 7 skillies have been transferred to elite schools. 2 2 in the United States, 2 in Russia, 2 in Japan, and 1 in Germany.
I didn't even know it was possible. Well, let's get started. Let's take the case of...
Gene Hamlin?
Yes, I know Gene. We've been in the viewing room at the dormitory at the same time once or twice.
Ms. Hamlin, approach the tribunal, please. Ms. Hamlin is being recommended by the master system as a transfer to skill school. As you all know, this is a fairly common transfer when an elite is not achieving at the level projected at birth. Although, I must add, it is not a pleasant occurrence.
We know that, Mr. Anderson. What are the facts?
Ms. Hamlin has been given 3 previous grade periods to achieve at the 90th percentile or above, as is expected of an elite student, but has failed to properly improve. The master system has thus recommended she be removed immediately from Elite School 53 in Elite Dormitory and be placed in a skilled school.
Excuse me,
Yes, Linda, go ahead.
where would she go?
As you know, all the skill schools are overflowing. We just can't fill them fast enough. The only opening right now would be in another city.
Gene, what do you have to say in your defense?
Please, give me another chance. I can do better. I've been studying so hard.
You've been given 3 warnings already.
I know, the computer math is so hard for me.
What level are you on?
4?
We can't hear you, Gene. What level of computer math did you say we're on?
Level 4?
Level 4, and you're in class 1?
Yeah.
You must be at least 10 levels behind.
But I can make it up. I know I can.
That would be impossible.
Please, I don't want to be a skilly. Serving people and waiting on them and...
Hamlin, not all skillies are servants. You know that as well as we do. A small number are maintenance personnel, and with your background, I'm sure you'd be admitted to that group.
No, please.
I think it's time to vote. The master system has recommended this transfer?
Yes.
All right, then. All in favor of the transfer, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion is carried.
God, no, no!
Gene, please. I would at least think you would remember your basic classes in suppressing emotion. We are all taught from day 1 at the elite dormitory what the rewards of conformity are and what the punishments are for non-conformity. You have nothing to complain about. You are dismissed. Talk about Ms. Swift, is it?
Yes, Lynn Swift.
Please.
step forward. Just relax, Miss Swift. It isn't often we get to deal with something as positive as this, as you can see.
Often? I'd say never. I'm really curious.
About what?
About you. What was it Miss Rice said? Only 7 other skillies in the whole world have been recommended for elite school in the past 20 years. And the master system has recommended this?
Yes, it's all right here.
Well then, it's all cut and dried. The master system never makes mistakes.
Wait, I just want to ask a few questions. This is so unusual. My God, it says you can read. Is that true?
Yes, I can read very well.
Give me something for her to read. Anything. I can't believe this. A skilly that can read?
Here's my statistics book.
Here, read.
It's a unit on the birth rate. Despite the fact that the annual-wide birth rate is at an all-time low in the 24th century, there are still isolated pockets on Earth that have not yet reached zero population growth. These pockets lay generally in Africa and Central America. Is that enough?
It's true.
That's amazing.
Mr. President, Miss Swift is an unusual girl in several ways. You see, her parents are married.
What?
That's right. They are what they have been called married for 21 years. Of course, the state does not recognize such a union.
Married? You live with your parents?
Yes.
I've heard of people like that, but I've never met any.
I didn't think it was allowed anymore.
It is allowed. On rare occasions and only after the master system has determined that it will really be a lifetime union and will not end in divorce.
Why would anyone want to live with one person for a lifetime?
I don't know. There's only been a few who want to. It is discouraged, but as yet, there's no law against it.
You mean your father and mother live with each other? Just each other?
No, I live there too.
I meant as partners. Where do you live?
We live in a small house. We used to live in one of the condominiums for a while, but all the assigned couples were pretty uncomfortable with us there, and so were we. So we found this place. I was the only child in the condominium.
Well, I can't believe this. Who taught you to read?
My father.
Isn't he a skilly?
Yes, he's a maiden skilly. He learned how to read from my grandfather.
Mr. President, it is getting late. Could we get on with it?
Of course. I'm just wondering about her studies. How's she going to be placed in classes?
It's all in the file. She's been brain scanned, and the master system has determined that she is up to level in all areas of mathematics and science and is to be placed in classes too.
But how? Your father again.
Yes.
The only class that she will need some remedial work in is interpretive screen viewing. It seems that they have no screen in their home.
Well, my parents think it's a waste of time.
Screen viewing is a waste of time?
Look, we can argue and question all day, but the fact of the matter is the master system has determined that she be moved to elite school.
Right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Welcome to Elite School 53, Miss Swift.
Thank you.
When are you going to start?
I think I'll start next Monday.
I'll see she gets a badge, uniform, and I'll get her schedule arranged.
All right. Any other business?
No, Mr. President.
Tribunal is adjourned. didn't mean to scare you.
I thought I was alone.
What is that?
This? It's a small horse.
What?
A small horse? You know what a horse is, don't you?
Of course. I've seen them at the zoo lots of times. You know, we're not allowed to wear decorations of any kind at Elite.
I know. That's why I had it hidden. I'll just take it after school hours.
A horse? Where did you get it?
My father made it for me.
He did? Why?
Because I've always wanted a horse of my own.
Come on.
No, really, I have.
Why would you want that?
To ride? Didn't you know that people used to ride horses?
No, I didn't know that. They climbed on the horse's back?
Yeah.
How did they steer them?
They put a thing called a bridle inside the horse's mouth with long strings the rider could pull on.
For God's sake, how do you know that? Oh, sure. Your father.
Well, I'd better be going home. Are you leaving too?
I'm waiting for my assigned partner, Tina. She said she'd meet me here.
Oh. Is she your first assigned partner?
Yes, the Master System assigned us together when we first came to Elite. Our assignment period is up to next week. Who are you assigned to?
I'm not.
Huh? Didn't you ask the Master System to find you an assigned partner?
No, I intend to find my own.
Find your own? You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
But why? The Master System can do it so much better.
I doubt that. Besides, when I find a partner, it's going to be forever. Not just for an assigned period.
You intend to spend the rest of your life with one man?
That's right.
Oh my God, you're really weird.
Hello, Paul.
Oh, hi, Tina. I want you to meet Lynn Swift. She's just been allowed to transfer from skill school to Elite.
What? That's impossible.
I thought so too, but the Master System recommended it. Lynn, this is Tina.
Hi.
Listen, my runabout is clear over and during night. I'll go get it and pick you up. Be right back. See you Monday, then.
All right. Well, I've never really met a skilly this way before. Of course, they've waited on me in stores and restaurants, but... I won't bite you. I know that. I'm sorry. Paul says you two have been assigned partners for a while. Yes, for 2 years now. It's over next week. How do you feel about that? Feel? I mean, do you like the idea of it being over? What's there to like or not like? The Master System will assign me to someone else. What if it assigned you to Paul again? It never does. Does it? I have no idea. But if you like him, why don't you just stay with him? What? Yeah. I mean, if you really like him. Of course I like him. He likes me too. No, if you really like him. I mean, if you love him. Love? What is that? Tina, I'm talking about not just asking the Master System who should be your partner. I'm talking about making that choice yourself. You must be crazy. The Master System gives us assigned partners throughout our lives. It tells us we can have our allotted child by. Everybody does that. Not everybody. You mean you don't have an assigned partner? Not anybody assigned to me by some system. I'll pick him myself. You are crazy. And the one I'll pick is the one I have my allotted child by. I'd have more than one child too if I could, but that's against the law. Can you do that? I mean, can you really pick your own partner? Sure. There's no law against it. You could be married too, with the Master System's permission. Married?
Well, let's go, Tina. I'm hungry.
Bye, Tina. Remember what I said? Yes, sure. Why wouldn't it work, Paul? Tell me that.
Because it's just not done. That's why.
There's no law against it. You said so yourself.
I guess not. It's her, isn't it?
Who?
It's that Lynn Swift who got you thinking this way, isn't it? She must have talked to you last week.
Well, what if it is? Paul, we get along so well. Couldn't we at least ask the Master System for one more assignment period?
Of course not. The Master System is a special person. the master system finds someone for each of us. You know that. Look, Tina, it'll find someone you'll get along with just fine.
I don't want to be assigned to anyone else.
Well, that's just the way it's going to have to be. Thanks a whole lot.
Oh, hi, Paul. What was that you said?
I said thanks a lot.
What's the matter?
You put those ideas in Tina's head, didn't you?
What ideas?
Don't play innocent. All weekend, that's all I heard. Staying together after assignment period is over.
Said that?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Paul. I didn't mean to cause trouble with Tina.
Well,
Can you forgive me?
that's okay. She'll get over it. As soon as the master system finds someone else for her, she'll forget all about it.
Sure.
Better stuff your horse away, or the monitors will be after you.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
What's that?
The book? It's a novel.
A what?
A novel? A book of fiction? It's called To Kill a Mockingbird. It was written a long time ago, like in the mid-1900s.
What are you doing with it?
I'm reading it.
Reading it? Why?
Because it's a good story. Don't you like stories?
Sure, but I get them on my viewing screen. What's it about?
It's about two children growing up and about racial prejudice.
Racial what?
Prejudice.
What's that?
It's when you look down on someone who's different from you, like a different religion or a different race.
You know, I don't know what you're talking about most of the time. There are only two kinds of people in the world. The elites and the skill youth. And we're the superior of the two.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. It's what we've been taught to anything. But what good is it about that? You know, I get a little nervous around you. I mean, you know what we're taught about conformity.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Oh, what we're living in, let me tell you. It's a wonder man can eat at all when things are big that should be small. Who can tell what magic spells will be doing for us? And I'm giving all my love to this world, only to be told I can't see, I can't breathe, no more will it be. And nothing's gonna change the way we live, 'cause we can always take and never give. And now that things are changing for the worse, world we're living in, and I just can't see that half of us immersed in sin is all we have to give these people. Made of virtual insanity now always seem to be covered by this this twisting of our new technology of now no sound, so all is underground. And I'm thinking what a mess we're in, hard to know when to begin. If I could slip the secret path that earthly man has made, and now every mother can choose the color of her child. Well, that's how nature's way. That's what they said yesterday. There's nothing left to do but pray. I think it's how we find a new religion. It's so insane. This is like another space. There's something in these futures that we have to be told. Futures made of broken sanity now always seem to be covered by this law we have for useless twisting of our new technology. Oh, now, so we all live underground. master system never makes mistakes, does it?
Of course not. Never. Are you sure you put in your correct identification number and not someone else's?
I put in my number and my name. Names are more important than numbers.
Our ID number is the only way the master system keeps records on us. Names mean nothing.
My name means something, and so does yours. It means you have a family, relatives, ancestors. Your father's name was Pharaoh.
What?
The man who was your father? His name was Pharaoh. Paul, didn't you know that?
I never thought about it.
Paul, you had a mother too. A woman who gave birth to you. How do you think you got here?
We're not supposed to care about those things.
Not care who your parents are?
No, it doesn't matter.
Paul, your father's name was Pharaoh, and so was his father's, and his father's, and a dozens of generations before that. You can find out, you know.
Find out what?
You can find out who your parents are.
I can? How?
Just ask the master system.
It wouldn't tell me that. It would refuse.
Paul, my gosh, when are you going to learn that the master system is just a computer? It doesn't refuse anything. It does as it's told to do, like all other machines. Only people have the right to refuse.
I don't want to know.
Oh, well, that's different. You don't want to know.
I would just have to ask.
Yes, Paul, just ask. Just punch in the keys the way you would do for any other information. Just type in your ID number and ask, what was my father's name? Then ask, what was my mother's name?
It would be interesting to know.
Then do it!
Father, Michael Farrell, age 43, at time of birth.
Okay, now your mother.
Mother, Margaret Paulson, age 29, at time of birth.
Michael and Margaret? But what now?
What else do you want to know?
Nothing more.
Then stop.
What if I asked where they are now?
Try it.
Master system advises against such information.
You see, I told you, it refuses.
It's not refusing, Paul. It's giving out information the way it's been programmed. Insist.
Insist?
Yes, come on, insist.
Michael Farrell, self-terminated, 2329, age 60.
He self-terminated. That was just last year.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Margaret Paulson, age 46, senior controller, tracking station, number 5.
That's just a few miles from here.
I know.
This is stupid. I don't care about any of this. I have to get to class.
Paul? I'm sorry about your father.
Look, don't you understand? I don't care. We're taught not to care about any of this. I was their allotted child. Every person has to produce one child. The master system says so, and it tells us when and where. That is all they did. That is all any of us do. We just abide by the system.
I know.
I don't want to discuss it anymore. Do you understand? Miss Paulson?
Yes, I'm Miss Paulson. Are you the one who asked about the meeting?
Could I talk to you for a moment?
Of course, please, come closer. I can't see you. Oh.
What's the matter? Why did you do that when you saw me?
You look like someone I used to know. Who are you? What do you want?
Paul. My name is Paul.
Yes?
Paul Farrell?
What are you doing here?
Well, I came to see you.
Why?
Because you're my mother.
How did you find out?
I asked the master system.
You're lying.
No, I did. Honest.
It told you? I never thought it would give out information like that.
Well, maybe no one ever asked it before.
Why? Why did you do that?
Miss Paulson, we have this girl at school.
The school?
Yes, I'm class 3 here. I'm president.
President? That's a great achievement.
Yes. Well, anyway, this girl, her name is Lynn Swift, and she just transferred in from skill school.
What?
I know it sounds impossible, but the master system recommended it. Anyway, she's so weird.
Weird? How and what has it got to do with your being here?
I'm getting to that. Her parents are married. That doesn't surprise you?
No, I've heard of people like that.
Anyway, she talks about her parents.
What is your point?
Lynn told me I could find out from the master system who my parents were, and, well, I was curious.
I should have expected that.
Why? Tell me.
Your father, Mike, he was always curious about everything, too.
What was he like? Please tell me.
He looked just like you. That's why I was so shocked when you walked over here.
Was he a good person?
Yes, he was a very good person.
Are you assigned to anyone now?
No, I haven't asked to be for a long time.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. I tried another assignment after your father, but it wasn't the same.
Where do you live?
Why?
I don't know. I thought maybe we can get together once in a while.
That's not a very good idea. Look, Paul, the master system assigned Mike and I to have our allotted child together, and when the time came for you to be born, I went to Central Medicine and was put to sleep. You were taken from me and put in an infant dormitory. I never laid eyes on you, and neither did Mike.
I know how it's done, but why?
You know, as well as I do, the state does a better job of raising well-adjusted people better than parents do.
Then why do so many people self-terminate?
How should I know that? I'm sorry. I'm not mad. This just wasn't a very good idea.
All right. I'll be going.
Paul? I don't work Saturdays.
I don't have classes on Saturdays either.
I'll call you some Friday afternoon. Maybe we can have lunch sometime. Just once, you understand? No more.
Sure. Once would be fine. Once would be just great. Would you like the number?
I can look it up.
Great. Then I'll see you soon. Oh, hi, Tina.
Paul, how are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Okay, I haven't seen you in a while.
I looked for you a couple times, but I must have missed you. I've been busy.
Me too.
Have you gotten a new assigned partner yet?
No,
You haven't? Well, why?
I haven't asked the master system for one yet. How about you?
Like I said, I've been pretty busy. I will soon, though.
Oh, well, good luck.
Wait! There's something I want to share with you. To talk about. I saw my mother.
You what?
My mother. The woman who gave birth to me.
But why?
I don't know. I was just curious, I guess.
How did you find out?
I asked the master system.
And it told you?
Yes.
Well, what gave you the idea to do that?
Lynn.
Oh yes, Lynn. She's the talk of the school. She ran out of interpretive screen viewing today, crying of all things. Apparently, Skill School does not teach emotion suppression.
But I know, she does that. She's a strange person. You know, Tina, I've been thinking about us.
Us?
Yes, we really don't have to ask the master system for another assigned partner. We can just stay together, if you want to. Would you like that?
Yes, of course.
Then we'll do it, just for a while, to see how it works out, okay?
Okay.
Can I walk you to your class later?
Okay. Just a day, just an ordinary day, just trying to get by. Just a boy, just an ordinary boy, but he was looking to the sky, and as he looked there, I would come along. I started to realize that every day he finds just what he's looking for, like a shooting star. He shines and he said, "Take my hand, live while you can. Don't you see all your dreams lie right in the palm of your hand?" And as he spoke ordinary words, although they did not feel, no, for I felt what I had not felt before, and you'd swear those words couldn't steal it. As I looked up into those eyes, his vision borrowed mine, and I know he's no stranger, so I feel I've held him for all the time, and he said, "Take my hand, live while you can. Don't you see all your dreams lie right in the
the matter?
It's that class! I hate it, I'm never going back!
What class?
Interpretive screen viewing.
Why, that's the easiest class here, and the most fun.
Fun? Fun! What is fun about watching that stuff?
Lynn, as usual, I don't understand a word you're saying.
Oh, I can tolerate the stupid game shows, but the silly people jumping around like a bunch of idiots. I can't even stand the so-called situation comedies, although I've yet to see anything really funny.
So, what's the big deal?
It's the fight.
The fight? Oh, you mean the armory battles the Skillies put on? They're the best of all.
I am not going to talk to you.
Come on, what's wrong with them? They're fun to watch.
Fun? Fun! What is fun about watching people murder each other? Paul, they just kill each other, and the audience is just asking for more.
It's a good emotional release for us. You should go in person. They're even more exciting.
Get out of my way.
Where are you going?
Home.
But you're coming back, aren't you?
Not to that class, I'm not. I won't step into that room again.
But you have to.
Why?
I mean, everybody has to learn how to interpret screen view. You won't be promoted if you fail that course.
Then I'll just fail it.
Lynn, nobody fails that course.
I'll go back to skill school. At least we don't have to take classes like that. I see now why my parents don't have a viewing screen.
You can't go back to skill school.
Why? Can I? You know what? I will before I go to that class.
That's impossible.
Why is it impossible?
The Master System said you'd make it here. The Master System never makes mistakes.
Paul, I am not going to watch you fight to death. Don't you see they fight because they don't have a choice? People don't want that. One day you're going to learn that, okay? They're people too, Paul.
They're just Skillies.
Oh, you're such an idiot!
our brilliant things. In the coming dusk, you will call on us, and unite we must.
Sorry I'm late. I got held up in with... never mind. What seems to be the emergency?
We have a problem.
She refuses to go to class.
Not all classes, just one.
Please don't speak until you're asked to speak. What is that thing around your neck?
It's a necklace.
And what's the object at the end of it?
My horse.
You know you're not allowed to wear decorations of any kind at Elite. See that you don't do it again. She refuses to go to interpretive screen viewing.
Really? Nobody objects to any class.
We all take courses we're told to take. Why can't she?
What does the master system have to say about this?
It just directed us to have this meeting.
We could ask her for direction again.
Well, I suppose we could.
Miss Swift, what do you want to say?
Well, you see, I've never had a viewing screen in my home before, so I was never exposed to what I saw the other day.
What about Skill School? Surely they have viewing screens there.
Yes, but the students there don't have to watch the way we do here at Elite. And I never did. I was always reading.
Reading? Your textbook?
Yes, and other books.
But she needs relaxation, entertainment. That's the purpose of the viewing screen, to provide emotional release.
I know, but you see, I was always taught nonviolence at home.
Nonviolence, but these skillies are in a legitimate athletic competition.
It is not an athletic competition. It is murder.
Murder? What is she talking about?
I think she's referring to the armory battle.
But the skillies volunteer for those. They earn huge rewards.
Mr. President, we've been directed to make a decision here.
I think we should ask the master system for direction.
I do too.
Me too.
Very well. The decision remains the responsibility of the tribunal.
I can't believe it.
We've never made a decision without direction from the master system.
Mr. Anderson, demand the master system give us direction.
Demand? You don't demand anything from the master system.
Then I will. Subject, Lynn Swift, is an elite student and will fulfill all obligations for graduation.
Like heck I will.
Come on, tell us what to do. Subject, Lynn Swift, is an elite student and will fulfill all obligations for graduation. I don't understand. What do we do now?
Miss Swift, you will go to that class.
I will not.
But what is the alternative?
Can't I just take all the other courses?
Of course not. It is required. Everyone will take all required courses. Never any exceptions. You will change your mind.
I will not. I'll go back to a skills school first.
But, you mean you give up your life as an elite over one class?
If it means going back to that horrible class, then yes.
Couldn't we make an exception just this once? because of the circumstances?
You mean let her skip interpretive screen viewing?
Impossible. If we start with one student, everybody will want to pick and choose.
Look, we're just wasting time. I move that either she attend the required course or she goes back to skills school.
I second the motion.
All right. Any discussion? Lynn?
Whatever you decide, I won't go to that class.
Let's vote.
The motion is that Lynn attend interpretive screen viewing or return to skills school. Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Ms. Rice?
Aye.
I vote aye too.
All right. The motion is...
Mr. President, you know you have to vote too, for the record.
I vote nay.
Mr. President.
I don't believe it. You of all people?
This meeting is adjourned. I'm going to miss you, Lynn.
Goodbye, Paul. Thank you.
What are you doing?
It's a gift from me to you, so you'll remember me.
A gift?
Yes, a small horse.
This is the first gift I've ever gotten.
I'm pretty sure my dad would want it this way.
But why?
Because you're my friend.
Friend?
Yes. Daddy made it for me because he loved me. So I'm giving it to you for the same reason. Paul, do you know why the master system didn't make a decision?
No, why?
Because it can't. Because only people can care about each other like that. Just like you. Thank you, Paul. Goodbye.
Wait. I wish everyone here had a small horse.